guys, welcome back to the channel. Shah here from LA Performance Vlogs. As you've been having a look, I've been posting up a lot of Civic videos. So we've been working on the Track Civic here, just getting it ready for Winton Raceway later in the year. So currently we've put a K24 motor in there. Have a look at my previous videos. I've done a lot to it so far. I've done the oil pump, sump baffle, timing chain, VCT cam gear, done the manifold, the skunk 270mm throttle body, heaps of stuff. So go back and check my other videos. Alright, so I've sort of done a little bit off camera because I just didn't want to waste any time and you watching me rip out old carpet. So this is what it looks like. The seats are out, all the carpet's out, all the trim and stuff. So here's the hybrid racing no-cut shifter base here. So it lines up with the existing holes that are in the chassis right there. So I'm just going to put 2 bolts in there and they'll hold for now. Just dummy fit it all up. This is the standard CO9 shifter box. So they'll go in like that. I'm just having a look now at what I'm going to do for just to route the shifter cable. So one way that people are going through is through this little gap here, but unfortunately I had a look on the other side. My Hasport lower engine mount sits right there, so it's going to be really tight to actually get cables through there. I've had a look, and another option is to go through this little section here. So it'll come through here, go through there, and just bend a little bit through here. Like I said, that little my Hasport engine mounts sit right here, and if I was to cut it, it'd be coming out right here. So right next to the mount, really tight. But if I go through here, there's a nice little cutout. It'll just go straight through here, straight through to the mounts nicely. So I think that's the way that I'm gonna go. I'm just gonna put a little hole saw here, 35mm, and yeah, we'll see how it goes, eh? Alright, another way we could do it is to go through the heater hoses, which would require us to remove the heater core and heater box and all that stuff, but I sort of want to keep the heater box in for the moment. So I guess we are stuck with just hole sawing it over here. Alright guys, so the hole is there. The hole saw that I used, it looks pretty good. So I guess I'll just go ahead now, screw this space in, just dummy fit it all so we can get the cables hooked up, and then we'll route the cable through the firewall, and hopefully she's all good. Alright, so we got this hybrid racing no-cut shifter. So I believe the old school ones, you used to have to cut this section out or run it from underneath, but here's a no-cut, so it's got a seal there. It pretty much just lines up like that, and then you just line it up with the existing bolt holes here. So it just goes like that. You got 2 long Allens, so you just line them up like so, and then you got 2 short Allens there. Alright, so we'll just tighten this down and then we'll go ahead and mark it here, and then I'll drill it. I'll treat it with anti-corrosion, and then we'll tighten it all up. Alright, so marked it out pretty straight, so yeah, just drill these holes in. Alright, so I just sprayed it with a little bit of that anti-corrosion zinc spray, so there's no rust there. Yeah, so I guess we'll just put this mount back on. Alright, so that is in there. So just the 2 short ones at the back and the 2 long ones at the front, and there's nuts underneath, so you got to get into that tunnel. But yeah, she's in. So shifter box, I'm gonna have to go find hopefully I can find some correct bolts for this. Let's have a look. Alright, so just found some new bolts here, so just go ahead now, tighten them all up. Alright, so that is in nice and tight. So we'll go ahead now and route the cables and let's see what happens. Alright guys, so I had to make a extra bigger hole because it just wouldn't fit both cables in. So I'll fix that up later, make it look a little bit more neater with a grommet. But for now, we just want to get the cables in and see if it shifts good at the location. So I'll go ahead now and feed it through. Alright, just fit it through, dummy fitted it for now. So these bolts aren't even in yet here, but I just hooked it on. So we'll go inside, let's see how it looks. The cables are all in, so clipped on. I routed it through there, through the firewall here. Tighten up the the 4 10 mils here that hold on to the gearbox. Just roughly put the circlips on just so that I can shift it. So I had a little bit of a play. Seems to be okay. Like goes back left and right okay. Third gear's fine. Can't get it to first. Second gear's okay. Fourth gear's okay. Can't get it to fifth, but we won't know until we put gearbox fluid in there. So I don't really want to muck around too much with shifting because the gearbox is dry. I don't want to damage anything in it, so just gonna have to wait till a couple of days, go get some gearbox fluid and put it in. So it should be okay. It should be all right. There's no tension on it. There's no tension on it, you know. Alright guys, so yeah, I think that's pretty much it. There's not much else we can do until we put a bit of gearbox fluid in there. So the shifter box is roughly done. So I guess now we'll go ahead now and put the dry shaft in. Intermediate shaft in, so we can get the dry shafts going. Dry shafts are over there. Let's have a look here. Might give this guy a bit of a wash. Alright guys, so intermediate shaft is in. Just goes into the gearbox there. And 3 bolts, 12 mils. So we'll just go ahead and now put the heat shield on. Okay guys, it is the next day. I just got back from Elusive Racing. They gave me 2 rights instead of a right and a left, so I just had to quickly go drive there and swap it around. So I guess today we'll go ahead and put the dry shafts in. And then we'll go ahead and put the whole disassembly back, and we can start with the wiring and the harness side of things. Alright, here are the dry shafts, but before I put it in, I'm just going to put a little bit of engine oil in here just to help these little tricky circlips. Sometimes they're a little bit tricky to get in, so I'm going to put a little bit of oil here, a little bit of oil in here, and then obviously on the ends I'm going to put copper grease in the hubs there, in the spine, just to stop it from getting any rust or water in there. So next time we take it out, it'll be easy to remove. Alright, that's one dry shaft roughly in. So we'll go ahead and do the other side. Obviously this one here goes into the intermediate shaft over here. Alright, so that's into the intermediate shaft there, the K-20 intermediate shaft. It's a little bit tricky trying to get those circlips at the end of the dry shaft, so be careful, don't burr the threads here on the ends of the dry shaft, or you're going to be in big trouble. Alright guys, the shafts are in. We'll go ahead now and put the TBA rotors back on. So it is a little bit dusty, but they should be alright once we start braking. Alright, I just gave the this a bit of a sand down, just give it a little bit of the surface rust, but I might do the same to this guy over here. I've been lying around for a while. Alright, pretty much the same thing on the driver's side. So a little bit of the copper grease. Sorry, trying to do two things at once here. Just a little bit, smear it up, not too much. Go to this, line her up. So, get the screws, already put the Loctite on. Alright guys, so the shafts and the rotors are in, the cables are in. I've got to order a bracket to cover the hole that we made on the firewall. So the Track Civic is coming along really nicely. We've done quite a bit to this video, so if you're liking what you're seeing, like and subscribe. So we've still got plenty more to do. I still got to put the exhaust manifold on. We're pretty much coming to the end now. We're just gonna fix up the wiring, make it all tidy and stuff like that, put all our headlights, and then we'll be able to put fluids in, and then we'll be able to start her up. So yeah, not long to go. Track Civic, I've done heaps of stuff to it. It's you know, financially and mentally draining, but yeah, we got to do what we got to do. So yeah, it's coming along real nice. Alright, so if you're liking what you're seeing on the Track Civic, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Still got a bit to do on the Track Civic here, so we still got to put the exhaust, the extractors in at the back there. I'm going to start the wiring soon, so yeah, not long to go on the Track Civic. If you're liking what you're seeing, don't forget to like and subscribe. Tell all your mates, and I'll see you guys in the next video.